So I'm at my son's house at the project lawn. We got some work to do today. I'll give you a look at the lawn here and how it is coming along. It looks good. I'll turn around here and take a shot for you. So it's going to get a cut today, so at the end of the video I'll show you how it looks after a cut. But it looks good. It's filled in. You do have some dirt showing, but this will fill in. This looks a lot better than it did 2 weeks ago. And I have this grassy weed here. I wonder if it's not poetriv. I'll have to maybe pull it out and try to compare it to a photo, but it's what it looks like to me, poetriv. But I'm not going to do any kind of weed treatment right now. We are going to put another round of seed down. It is the second weekend of April, so we still have some time to put seed down. And again, I know you don't seed a lawn in spring, but we have a sprinkler system, so we're not concerned about water. And we have the seed, so hopefully some of it will germinate in the bare spots. One issue we have when we graded this corner here, it holds water. So what happens is water comes off the roof, and then water flows down from the driveway, and it seems to accumulate in this corner here. And where we penetrated the foundation to run the water line out, we get a little water coming in. So we're going to try and correct that today. We are going to dig out this grass between the walkway and the garden. I'm thinking maybe halfway up, looking at it by eye, to try and slope that area away from the house and away from the patio, so that the water will flow out towards the lawn or towards the front, so that we're not getting a pooling water up there in the corner where the mailbox is. When we get a heavy rain, Danny's saying that the water pools there. So we're going to try and redirect that, do a little grading. And then in the front, he wants to put a little garden in, so we're gonna make a garden here. They already have some plants that they want to plant here. Just going to be rectangle. It's going to just follow the same width as the patio. So we're going to do that today. And we picked up 2 yards of dirt. Nice thing about having a truck is you pull in, they tell me you want 2 yards of dirt, and they load it in. So we're going to be shoveling this off and using this dirt to regrade that corner. We're also going to use the dirt for the garden area. So what we're going to do first, before we peel back this grass, is he's going to cut it short. Then we're going to try and dig this out in pieces as if it was sod, pull it back, do what we have to do with the grading, and then put this grass back in place, and it should be fine. It should take. All right, we got some work to do. So we have the grass all removed, all cut out. We cut it in pieces as if it was sod. Now the next thing is these boxes for the sprinkler system, and because we're going to be raising the level of the dirt here, we need to raise these boxes, and we can't take these boxes out because we have the pipe for the sprinkler system running through each one. So we picked up some extensions to these boxes. Now these are Rainbird boxes, so there's 2 extensions there. We'll figure out how these things work, but I don't know that we can cut them down, so they may be sticking up out of the ground, and kind of is going to have to be the way it is. There's up here that you can cut them to adjust the height. So the box just sits right on top. What do you think, Dan?
It'll be close.
Close, yeah.
I mean, it's got the highest point of this has to be closer to the house anyway.
All right. We're gonna have a little bit showing, I think, once we backfill it. But I guess put the other one on. And when we fill this in, we're kind of going to come up almost level with the patio there in the corner, and then slope it out towards this way so that the water will run down and it won't pool in that corner any longer. Looks like the boxes just sit right on top, so the dirt should lock it in once we fill around it. The box should get locked in. We're definitely going to have a few inches of this box showing, particularly the one that Danny's working on now. We need to move some sprinkler heads to do that. So where the flag is a sprinkler head, and where the blue string is where the garden is going to extend to. So we want to move that head to the front side of the string, or that spike that's in the ground there. So we have one in this area, and we have one over here that we're going to dig and move. So basically, we're just going to dig them up, we'll cut them out, and then we'll run extension pipe over to where we're going to place them. So this one here will set maybe 2 inches to the front of that spike. And these are sprayers to spray the grass in this area. And Danny here is going to dig them out. Okay, so we moved the sprinkler heads out past where his garden area is going to be. And same thing here. We move this one so we can backfill this and then continue on with leveling. So we're all level now. It's all sloped away from the house, so keep the water out of that corner. It's about 1.5 yards of dirt we used. And we're getting ready now to start putting the sod back in place. And the sod on the underside, we need to clean some of the dirt up to try and get it level. So we're going to work on that. The truck had 2 yards of dirt, and we got about 1/2 yard left, which we're going to use for another garden area in the front of the patio. So we're moving along good. We're making good progress. Well, sod's back in, and I think that's sloped pretty good. We're gonna need a little bit up in this area here, but we're gonna fill that in with sand over time. But now that we're sloped away from the house anyway, which is what we were looking for, that was our goal. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut a garden in the front here. And then we're going to mow the grass, throw some seed down, and some fertilizer. All right, so we mowed it, put down fertilizer, put down some more seed. Looks nice when it's mowed. We don't see those high weeds that are here. And we did the flower bed in front of the patio. We extended the flower bed along the house, and we got it situated so the water won't pool in the corner where the mailbox is. And we're going to need to do some leveling with the grass. We'll come back and add some sand over maybe the next month to raise this up a little bit. It does need to come up just a little bit, but this was a fun job. It was a lot of work, but the grass is looking good for just being completely reseeded in October. Today's the second weekend in April, so it's very, very early in the season. The lawn should just improve as we move through spring. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, the like button for me, and I'll see you in the next one.